Alrighty. Look at me, here I am. What is Sunday today? Sunday. What are you doing Sunday? It's the beginning of the week. Time to get a jump start in this week. These people can ignore it. This dog get very annoying. Go away. So I found the miracle. That is Google Docs. I don't even have to go and break out my computer and power it up. I just do everything right from the phone right here. But I'm responding to this court. They went ahead and they approved my indigent status and they denied it. So I drummed this up. District Court of Appeals, 2nd District. Me, my all caps. Legal freaking ends legis corporate fiction versus Judge Frank Granson's all caps legal corporate legal fiction in its official personal capacity as a judge, the 6th Judicial Circuit. This isn't legal advice. It's for entertainment purposes, amusement purposes only. Not an attorney. If you need an attorney, go drain your bank account, pick out the scumbag of your choice. So go down case number, lower tribunal. We're facing tribunals here. They're private tribunals. So the second affidavit of indigency and request for fee waiver. I cite the applicable statutes, order of statutory jurisdiction, the rules of criminal or appeal trial procedure. That's appellate procedure. State of Florida, County of Pasco, and its official corporate capacity. And it comes now Tasha Teeling, my lowercase, my regular name. Forced to appear pro se and as always sui juris. Because I'm an adult. I'm an adult out here doing adult things. They want my personal financial status, full name. That's all you get. Tasha Teeling. My birth date. You go freaking. But these people, I'll get into this too. They'll what's it called? It's social engineering. They go, I'll get into it later. They can social engineering and shit. Address, homeless, no address. Employment status, unemployed due to total and permanent disability. Monthly income, C11. Require legal representation as required and mandated by law to properly address this. I'm not an attorney or an accountant. I'm a fully disabled human being. You gotta be careful calling yourself a person. Receive food stamps and a lifeline assistance phone number or phone plan, which demonstrates I'm an indigent human being. Source of income, minimal government assistance. Assets, I'm not an accountant. I cannot differentiate nor understand what is considered an asset or liability. Like, is your car an asset? Or is it a liability? They could break down. It becomes something that's an asset that loses out. It can become a liability. I'm unsure of these things. I only got a GED and like 2 worthless college educations. Cash on hand. It's currently $19 in my wallet and some change in my cup holder. Bank account, $7. I have some collections accounts, it appears as well. Real estate, none. See petition to lower court pertaining to the Teeling Family Trust, in which real property appears to exist, managed and held by my trustee. Vehicle, 1 used for shelter, poor condition. I'm gonna get the National Automobile Dealers Association come in here and give me a blue book value or black book on it. Court fines or fees. Bond revoked, shows -500 on the docket with 0 ballots showing. I don't know how they're working. I don't know where the comprehensive financial report is, or if they're adhering to generally accepted accounting principles. My basis for indigency status. I've already done this. This is the second time because they deny me without prejudice. And they'll deny this one too. And the 6th Judicial Circuit Court has already deemed me indigent in case number, this one, the one that's 3 years old in 10 days. As well as other cases. My financial situation not changed. The appellate court's refusal to recognize this prior determination is unjustified and constitute a procedural barrier. Permanently disabled and homeless. My lack of income and financial hardship qualify me for indigency status under that frickin' statute, which mandates fee waivers for indigent individuals. And this 11. I object to the requirements to disclose additional private financial details. The 4th and 5th Amendment. This Constitution, the Bill of Rights, have no place in these courts. They want you to disclose stuff without a warrant? Like tacit acquiescence, or just acquiesce? They'll just get your information. It's like having a cop say, "Oh, you got nothing to frickin', nothing to hide. You wouldn't be afraid of a search. You have a right to privacy. You let a cop search your car? You can let this judge search your crap?" I understand boating season's coming up, and they've stolen stuff. These judges have stolen stuff that's bolted down on a concrete foundation. My house, my trust fund, everything. They want to pay for the new boat because boating season's coming up. And they'll go make their own warrants. Or they'll trick you into disclosing this stuff. If I got food stamps, and if I got a lifeline assistance number, the Obama phone, isn't that proof enough? Isn't that evidence? As evidenced by that I'm poor. And we'll get to that too. So yeah, the Fourth and Fifth Amendments, you can't be held. I know what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to add like felony charges on here. I'm supposed to secure my person, my papers, my effects, my property. But you're not. You can't testify yourself. But that's exactly what they want you to do. So yeah, those protect me from compelled disclosure. Personal information. And once again, it's not legal advice. I'm not an attorney. Just play one on YouTube. So yeah, but disclosure of personal information that could be used to incriminate or harm me. Furthermore, my medical or financial records are protected under HIPAA, should not be made part of public record. My experience has been that none of my submissions have ever been redacted to protect certain private and protected information from the public eye, which is very concerning. I've actually been contacted by scammers that are trying to extort me, citing the info that they have viewed on OCRS, which is the online courts record system, or potentially Pacer. I don't know where they got it from, but I could show the emails. Where they're trying to extort money out of me. They want they put up Bitcoin wallet links so I can pay. They want like $2,000-$3,000 for me. They're probably part of a scam. 12, I've been unlawfully denied legal representation. I'm filling this stuff out without the protection. You look at the etymology of Esquire. It means shield. I have no shield except for my own. The full armor of God. God Almighty himself. So yeah, the lower courts refused to appoint counsel despite my indigency and disability in violation of Gideon versus Rainwright. That was 1967. They don't care about that. I should not be expected to navigate complex legal and financial filings without legal assistance. And this has become totally complex. It's a first-time alleged misdemeanor. Very, very simple thing. I started with 3 years, 2 courts, 12 attorneys, this will be 187 docket entries with many more to come, and 10 to 15 prosecutors, and 1 judge that they've appointed to me or selected for me for the past 10 years or so that I constantly have to deal with. That's involved. That should have recused himself a long time ago, like DeClan did. They honored DeClan. They honored them each other. One of the guys that stole my house, and then he went on his honeymoon with the old clerk of court. And rode off in the sunset through pensions being funded by foreclosures. So yeah, 13. This is yet another procedural hurdle intended to deny me access to justice. The Indianapolis court's actions reflect a pattern of deliberate obstruction aimed at preventing me from receiving a fair trial. Irrelevant issues ignored by the court. The lower court has ignored my filings regarding trust and notarial fiduciary trust fraud, and which had direct implications on my financial status in case the refusal to address these serious legal matters constitute judicial misconduct and denial of due process. I've been screaming that for a long time now. They don't care about that. They want my account so they can steal them all. They can steal the change out of my cup holder if they could. And they probably will. I won't let them, but they want to. And the lower court previously attempted to declare me incompetent to stand trial, contradicting its current expectation that I handle complex legal and financial matters on assistance. I'm not a CPA. I'm not an attorney. I went to school for a year and a half for nursing. pass the NCLEX. They wouldn't give me that license. I can't wipe your mother's ass or give her insulin. How am I possibly going to do this? Glorified CNA. I couldn't even do CNA work. Thanks, government. And nobody should take a right and turn it into a privilege and charge a fee thereof. Can't remember what case that is, but they don't care about that. This contradiction further supports my claim that the system is designed to set me up for failure. Relief requested. Yeah, you get no relief. Equitable relief, injunctive relief, none of that shit here. They have not even claimed the jurisdiction. They just claim them out of it now. They know where I'm at. So track my phone. Say I respectfully request this honorable court. I'll leave that for now. I'll give them that. Even though they're pushing it, I know they're going to push it, but they're not going to be respectful or honorable. Recognizing my indigency status is previously determined by lower court. Waive all filing fees and court costs associated. And they sent me some form, one of their legal forms. How am I gonna go fill out legal forms? I'm not qualified to do that. I'm not bar accredited. I don't have a law license, even though the law licenses don't exist. If you could represent yourself in a criminal trial, none of us can be ignorant of the law. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. We must all be legal experts. I haven't put 10,000 hours into this. Even then, would I be a legal expert? Not part of your club. So acknowledge the court's failure to recognize my indigency status and is an improper procedural barrier that denies me access to justice. Grant any other relief necessary to ensure my state and federal constitutional rights are protected. They add that on in their, what are they called? Demurrers. Can't fight a demurrer. You can, but it's all pointless. I affirm that the foregoing is true and correct. I'm not doing this penalty of perjury or anything else, so that's where I try to trip you up. So there's my certificate of service. I positively certify that a true and correct copy of the foregoing reply to the court's denial of indigency status has been electronically filed via the Florida Fort's e-filing portal on the 9th day of March, 2025. Thank you, Miss Patty's birthday, too. And that service has been completed through the portal's electronic system. You can do everything from your phone now. This is fantastic. So I gotta go to the post office and mail all this shit. This Honorable Frank Gray, Clerk of Appeal. First certified filing copies of Florida appellate procedure are properly served. I didn't do an e-signature. I signed this in blue ink. Blue electronic ink. They'll probably hate that too. It violates something. Whatever. Let's see update. We're gonna go live in a bit too. There's nothing to it. Lazy Sundays.